Nowadays, design seeks new opportunities for the development of new products that allow innovating, creating, and impacting those people who want to supply a need. For this, it's necessary to complement the engineering that allows the designer to take into account dimension of the products, user anthropometry, man and woman, the materials that can be used, their deteriorations, the product's useful life, cost, as well as that a better process is sought where the reduction time in manufacturing can be evidenced, with a greater profit and clearly developed quality products. These are some of the things that complement a design engineer, since we analyze all the necessary points to design, create and produce great products that make a difference. This work seeks to analyze the design process of a company in our city, choose a line of their products, and make a redesign based on a list of requirements exposed by our potential users who were interviewed. Based on this, our company to analyze will be Muma. Muma is a multi-Latin company in Colombia that provides solutions to companies creating office spaces, universities, hospitality, among others, through furniture ecosystems using friendly, responsible process. For them, it's very important providing the user with facility to fulfill their daily activities in a more comfortable way that help creativity and productivity of work in unique spaces.
Muma has 4 product lines. The first one is corporate line, directed to centralized work. The second one is educational line, directed to higher and basic education. The third one is Entrega hospitality line, directed to shopping malls, hotels, restaurants, and franchises. The last one is health hospitality line, directed to clinics and hospitals.
Their fabrication process has 5 phases.
Some of the national and international Muma competitors are Knoll International Company. It's a constellation of brands and people driven by design, working together with our client to create inspired modern interiors. Miller is an American company that produces furniture and office equipment as well as modern furniture for the home. Humanscape International Company is a leader in office ergonomics manufactures products that allow workstations to adapt to the user and not the other way around. And Scanford is a Colombian company of Swedish origin, leader in the furniture sector, with more than 55 years of experience.
Our context is the cafeteria of EAFIT University. We decided this context since we saw an opportunity to redesign the furniture of this place, since these are very uncomfortable to eat and many students use these spaces to study. The problem is that this place doesn't have many points of electrical connections, they are narrow, the tables and chairs are very uncomfortable to be for long times. Our users are students and teachers of EAFIT University. These are our users since they are the ones who use this space of the university every day.
For animals, our opportunity is furniture for people who like to study in the cafeteria. The goal is provide students with comfortable space to study and eat outdoors. For now, for student, university, teacher, and guest, there acts the floor of the cafeteria, student body, backpacks, dishes, bottled, among others.
According to the research we conduct through observations and interviews, we took the most important requirements that our product should have. Each one of those requirements that people told us, we interpreted to make it a function to which we take our metric and value. One of the requirements that people told us was that has electrical connections. The function of the requirement is the product must provide electrical connection for computers. We measured that in number of connectors, which we decided would be 4 per table. These are other requirements of our product.
Life cycle. The life cycle of our product is design process, manufacture, transport, install, use where it can be, with people in it, begin, clean it, along under the sun, when it rain and the begin, repair. After is use the maintenance is carried out and the finish its life cycle. Some of its components are recycled. Octopus. The life situation that we chose was its normal use, where we put all the elements that act in this life situation with our product, which later helped is define our restrictions and serve as functions. Some of the restrictions functions are: the product must dissipate the heat generated by the computer, and the product must withstand the weighing of the person. And some of the service functions are: the product must offer an ergonomic space in the human PC interface, and the product should protect the backpacks from the rain. Fast. We apply the fast to some of our most important requirements. The first one is: the product must offer an ergonomic space in the human PC interface. Here it's important to keep in mind the backup angle, the vision angle, the backrest, weighing, and the shape density. The second one is the product must provide electrical connection for computers. Here it's very important to keep in mind the number of connectors, the protection of connectors, the material of the protectors, and the distance, accessibility, the connections. The third one is the product must have elements that allow the facing of the banks. Here it's important to keep in mind the amount of facing elements, the storage, volume, and the space required for the facing elements. And the last one is the product must have structure and materials that allow the water to flow. Here is very important to keep in mind the impermeability, the radius of curvature, the strength of the material, and the degree of absorption of the material.
Benchmarking. In this part, we can see the list of requirements which we obtain through methods of observation and interview. From this, we compare the requirement to Muma with respect to their competence. PDS Plus. In this PDS Plus, we took all the requirements already in function for and we measure the level of importance, where 5 is the highest level of importance and 1 the least important, if it is negotiable or not, and the sort of the level. QFD, making comparison with the competition our product as important feature to which they give value to user.
From the QFD, we identify 5 technical and 2 physical contradictions, which translated into problem analyze the factors of improvement and deterioration of the product. When obtaining the numbers corresponding to each parameter for the Altshuler matrix, we obtain 4 inventive principles, which we discussed to select the best one and applied it to the redesign of the product. The contradictions found were the following. In the modeling phase, we designed a system consisting of a table for 6 people with electrical connection in the lower part and a chair with sealed structure and adjustable backrest to the user's position. The table is composed of the chassis, the wooden surface with a slab, and the electrical elements, and the chair is composed of the chassis, the reclining system that contains a pivot, and the seat and back cushions. Our conclusions are: for greater comfort and ergonomics of the product, it's important that the angle of the back is tilted, as this way the user will not feel fatigue or pain. It is important that the product has a material that repels liquids, and the materials of the product must be resistant to impacts and to the weight of the user.